Lay back, relax. Lay back, relax.
We keep going, never stop, never stop. No matter what they throw at us. And we will never give up, never gonna back down, never gonna let this smile turn to a frown. No stress, never let it show that you're feeling the pressure. Always bounce back, never react, head held high, have courage.
Lay back, relax. Lay back, relax. Lay back, relax.
Get the lights down low
And lay back,
and this is how
we roll.
know that when the job's done we
Relax,
lay back,
relax.
get the lights down low
And lay back,
then
lay back, relax.
keep it going till the sun comes up.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Good Things DC. It is the beginning of our summer series. We are back. It is Monday, June 10th, and as promised, we are giving you everything that this summer is all about. And we want to make sure that you guys know it's summertime. So cheers to
Cheers.
summer.
Cheers to summer.
Yeah. Welcome. And we want to welcome you to the Good Things, I guess we could say this, the Good Things Beach. Maybe?
The nude beach. We're gonna get naked later.
No, we're not.
Okay.
No.
Maybe.
Why don't we ever get to get naked?
On camera?
That's true. We get naked a lot off camera.
Probably because we would be arrested.
I don't think we'd be arrested, but he has a wife and I have a husband and you have a husband and
Yes, we have children.
yeah.
We don't want them to
We
look
lose
back.
our G rating.
That's true.
Well,
We don't
I
have
was
a
like,
G
do we
rating.
have a G rating? I don't think we do have a G rating. I think we have at least a PG-13
I
rating.
think we like
Not a
border
lot.
NC-17.
Yeah.
Well, and just in case, there are a few of you out there that might be joining us for the first time, which we hopefully is not. We hope is not the case, right?
Well, on the one hand, like we want
We want
everybody
it,
who's
yeah.
watching to come back, but on the other hand, we welcome new viewers too.
Absolutely.
So if you're new, let us
Yeah.
introduce ourselves, right?
Exactly. So we'll start right here to our left.
Hello, I'm Britt Jones. Nice to meet you.
I'm Kenosha.
I'm Leia.
I'm Will.
Yeah. So we have
AKA DJ
DJ
Willful.
Willful is joining. And as we told you guys, you know, our summer series, if you haven't been with us, this is our third summer series, actually.
Is it?
It is, that we are kicking off.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes when I go back and I look at the episodes that we've done before and then I look at the outfits, I'm like, I remember that day.
Yeah.
It's definitely there.
Yeah, you were
Our
there.
4th of July episode, I was like,
I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had the blonde hair.
You,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't like
Blonde
that.
We didn't
ends.
like it.
I know.
No.
I didn't like it either.
Yeah, Brett can't have blonde hair again.
See,
You could try it though.
I'll try blonde hair this year.
Okay.
this year? Okay.
This year.
All
This
right.
year.
Well, we have so much in store for you.
Yes.
And, you know, our summer series, you know, is a little bit more laid back, right? We're going to be here. We're going to do a few different things. You're going to hear from us in a lot of different places. You're going to meet a few different people along the way. And we hope that we can get an opportunity to take you to some new places, meet some new people, try some new things, and have hopefully a lot of fun. So from now until August, you are going to get all of the summer that you can handle.
All this Good Things DC Summer Series
Yes.
goodness.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Good times.
And
Good
just
drinks.
I know. Yeah, absolutely. Good,
Good
drinks.
company.
Good company.
Good food.
Yeah.
Please don't forget about the food.
Of course not.
We didn't bring food for this episode.
No.
It's in the
Oh.
cooker.
Oh.
It's not ready. It's not
Perfect.
ready to
Okay,
go.
okay.
But we're going to eat later. But we just want to remind you, in case you need to catch up on a little bit of good things, you know, where can they find us?
You can find us everywhere. We always there, baby. Good Things DC on Facebook. Good Things DC on Instagram. Good Things DC show on YouTube. We even got a little Twitter. We're not super duper active, but you want to hit us on Twitter? You can go on the Twitter. GoodThingsDC.com, our website.
Absolutely.
You know why we're not active on Twitter? Because they
Because we
won't
don't
let
know
me
how to
tweet.
use it.
Oh.
Because They're afraid.
It's okay. You know, we might be tweeting a little more.
40 characters is not
It's a lot. It's hard.
It's scary.
I know. It's a lot to kind of
Unfamiliar
do.
territory, right?
I can say a lot in 140 characters.
That's what's scary.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can also follow DJ Willful on Instagram at
DJ Willful.
At DJ Will.
That's me.
DJ Willful. So also, just to remind you guys, starting today, you can access the Good Things DC summer playlist on Spotify and Apple Music. So you can get, you know, our little playlist of what gets us ready for the summer, and hopefully it gets you a little bit ready for the summer as well.
I wish it came with like a personal stylist and like, yeah, because I feel like in addition to the
would be
music,
great.
I also need you to dress me. I need Gwen to do my hair. And then I need DJ Willful to just tell me I'm cool. You know, pump me up.
Well, and then
Yeah.
coming up, and then also one thing that we can look forward to this summer is that we'll also be able to give you some sample tracks from DJ Willful. He's going to get the party started, help you get the party started. Yeah, and so look out for that. We'll tell you where to find that, and maybe we'll give you a special Good Things DC code to maybe download that so that you can maybe get that barbecue started.
We should just do our own summer song. Like
That's
these
it.
two guys sing.
We do sing.
You're
You're
the
letting
DJ.
tracks.
I can do it.
I can be the hype woman. I can be like
do some
the Nicki
bars.
Minaj of the crew.
There you go.
You know,
You can rap?
I will.
Let me hear it.
I didn't say I could freestyle. I said we would write a song.
I mean-
and then I will rap.
You know,
the
but we have to know you're like
rehearsed
up
lyrics.
you're up for the challenge. So
Listen.
just like give me a little bit. Give me a little something.
Can I do cowbell?
Yeah, yes.
I was like,
Or saxophone? No, we need a saxophone.
Oh,
that's
that's a
good.
saxophonist.
I'll do saxophone. Even though I
Alright.
can't play
For a
saxophone.
summer
I still have to
song,
do
that's
this
kind
kind
of
of looks like a
dope.
saxophone.
This guy looks like a saxophone.
All right, Clinton. Well,
Maybe no on the summer song.
And we digress.
Sorry.
well, we'll be right back for more good things. And what we're going to talk about, you know, today is that, you know, many of you are just starting out your summer. Kids are just getting out of school. And
Praise the
so,
Lord.
well, you know, I love summer. I don't know. I know a lot of parents don't like summer because the kids
the
are
kids
now
are home.
home.
Yeah.
I like it because it's a
I
little
like
more
my kids,
chill.
too.
Yeah, so I don't know. But
Less
we'll-
of a routine.
Less
like
of a
you
routine.
can kind of just
chill.
I'm the
Love it.
person who's walking around our town center being like, oh,
Why are you here?
go back to your house.
You just
Why are you in
little
school?
minions.
I'm like,
Get outta
this is
here.
loitering. Don't you see this? It says no more than 3 minors
Where's
are
the truant
allowed.
officer?
This is because she has none yet.
It's true. It's
But
true.
you know what?
Yeah,
That's
we're
okay.
gonna
We're
get pregnant.
we're going to get into all that. We're also going to talk about maybe a few tips for vacationing that maybe you haven't thought about. So not the regular stuff, but maybe some new things. Maybe
Like how
some,
to smuggle alcohol on an airplane?
well,
Ooh, I thought you were gonna say how to smuggle alcohol.
Ooh.
what?
What? She was gonna say how to smuggle alcohol up your butt.
Ooh.
That's
What?
a whole nother
That's
story.
That's like a millennial thing. We don't.
So you
we
know,
don't
you like,
drink alcohol.
don't
in
you
our
put
butt.
it in a baggie or something? Never mind.
Never
No.
mind. But we will be right
For the
back.
record, that's how you smuggle drugs, folks.
Oh, drugs.
Not-
Okay,
Don't do
I'm
that.
thinking a whole
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. I know it looks like we're in Miami, but we're not. So
No.
you know what? More good things. When we return, we'll be right back.
Up and down, I'm going round, and so somehow you know I might get down, you might not drown, you might just fly away, you might just fly with me. Hang out, then you gon' see that I can set you free. Your way, your way, your way.
Call me the Police Ninja, beauty lies within, I wanna see what's in ya. Hermit tucked between the Ferragamo, the hustle is all I know, the only thing I got time for. Let me get your finest table dancer, thinking I should take you home and let your mans pay the ransom. Light a candle for them haters, we about to kill them, by to empty all the bottles, all the cups, we about to fill them.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Things and welcome back to the summer series. We are so excited to have you with us. I know, right? It's like we are easy breezy and I know, we're feeling it.
Riding the wave.
Sort of. Right?
She's afraid of the water. Don't.
I love water. I cut my hair so that I can
I don't
get
think
in
she cares
everybody's
about-
water.
That's weird.
Can I just... that is weird.
That's a little weird.
Because I definitely talked about trespassing to get in people's pools. And then if I got caught, I would just be like, I cut my hair. What did you want?
I know. It's okay. We're getting there. It's all right. One day we'll have like a pool party at my house. We're behind. We're like 5 years
all of our
behind.
bodies?
Sure.
I need y'all to give me Carmen Electra's boobs, Beyonce's
Does she still
stomach.
have good boobs?
I was about to say.
I was like,
Isn't Carmen
Beyonce-
Electra like 50 now?
I don't know if Beyonce still has a good stomach. She's had twins.
Okay, so
She's
now
gotten it
my
fixed
whole
yet.
my whole
Yeah,
dream
you're-
body just messed up.
Sorry.
You're gonna have to go with J-Lo's
Let me rewind.
stomach.
Give me Tiana Taylor's stomach. She's
Who is
amazing.
Tiana Taylor?
I'm gonna have to show you her. Her
Oh.
stomach
We'll
is
put-
amazing.
We'll put that. We'll show you guys. You got a
Who boobs, guys?
picture of that?
I need somebody's boobs.
Kenosha's?
Mine after I get them fixed. Oh.
Definitely not
What
mine.
about Ruiz, that boxer who upset the... Sorry.
I don't want boys' boobs.
Why not? Some of them are good.
Oh my God. Well,
Don't
we
discriminate.
want to make sure that you are getting the most out of your summer vacation and or just summer season, right? Because
Right.
everybody is not necessarily on vacation. The kids might be on vacation now, and if
You
they
may
are,
have to
still
get
gotta
up
work.
and go to work.
you're right. You still got to get
Yep.
up and go to work. However, if you are thinking about maybe investing in or possibly partaking in a vacation of your own, and I know a lot of times, for me personally, I have always, wanted to take some time to maybe spend a week or two, at a far off destination, maybe a resort someplace out in the Caribbean. Syl and I, we went, probably the last time that we went far, I guess, like in a sense, and spent a long time was probably our honeymoon. So
Really?
which
Where'd
is
you
like
guys
a
go?
decade. Went to
Overdue.
Maui.
Oh,
Very
nice.
overdue.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We
Nice.
were there for
pretty.
more than a week, probably like 10 days,
Oh,
which was
okay.
nice. And but I think that like
Maui's
lot of-
expensive.
Maui is expensive. Thank
She
you,
said
mom.
invest.
Well,
If you
thank
wanna
you,
invest
mom.
in a vacation.
Thank you, mom and dad.
Yes, thank you, Mom and Dad. I don't want to pay for my
For that
week.
vacation. But I do think that people think about it, but and I think these days there's like a lot coming at people because you see like people have these like travel companies,
That's right.
and they have these offerings and things like that.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of people are a little leery about those things and like should they take part in them?
Well, so you have your cruise option, right?
Right.
Where
Yep.
you can pick to do a cruise, and for families, that's a great option.
Love cruises.
Then
I'm
you
such
have-
an advocate for cruises. They're amazing.
City on the Sea.
Except for there's different things for motion sickness now. They have the motion sickness patches.
Right.
They have sprays. So it's better than it used to be, I think. But
Yeah.
you're also still, for the most part, stuck on a boat.
True.
So even though there's tons of activities, if you're someone who wants constant stimulation in different areas, cruises may not be the best for you.
Yeah,
I
because
think
they
they're-
only dock for a couple of
Yeah.
days during
Exactly.
the whole, there's
Yeah.
not many excursions.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with
That's
that.
that's a good point to make because I think there a lot of people look at different cruise options. There's like
Yep.
Disney cruises for
which is great.
and they do
Yeah.
dock in a lot of places because I do think they're keeping in mind that obviously
Right.
there's children.
Yep.
You
Sure.
also have to consider if you do a Disney cruise, you can't send your kids to college, but
Some of them. No, this is
Some of
this is
them are
true.
very expensive.
This is true.
But if you really want to get a flavor of an island, like that's harder to do on a cruise because you're only
It is,
going
that's
there.
true.
You're
You're
in,
not
you're
going to
out.
get the culture. You're not going to
No.
get to know any of the people.
can't do a whole
You're
lot.
not
You
going
can't
to
do a
really
whole lot.
try.
6 hours.
You may get to try one meal.
You're right.
And
You know,
everyone,
too.
everyone knows you're there from a cruise.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
well, and so you have like, you can obviously go off and visit on your own, which, I think sometimes, well, in the culture, unfortunately, that we are in right now in our world,
it can be a little scary.
it can be a
It
little
can.
scary, it can be
Yeah.
a little unsafe, and so of course then you have the next thing, which is like the all-inclusiveness that you can
Yep.
go to, where you
Absolutely.
have like a resort that has things. I've never been to one.
I've not either.
Okay.
But I, would,
I mean,
I
how
want
many
to.
people have seen the sandals commercials?
Yes.
I've seen them. I just haven't.
They are
Yeah.
definitely tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been.
I've been to
Yep.
yep,
Okay.
Was it
Mexico
just
and
like the
Jamaica.
commercial?
So we've been to Jamaica. And
Well, you
St.
just got back.
We
so
just got back.
how was your?
It was great. I mean, so of course, because I tend to be on the more expensive side of people on vacation,
I only fly first class.
and we did the butler suite, which was awesome. Both
Yes.
of our butlers are really great, and the benefits of having the butler, right, is that they make all your reservations. So for
Nice.
us, we were with a group of 8.
Wait, hold on, back up, rewind. For the people that have never done an all-inclusive,
Yes.
what the hell is a butler suite?
So that means you have a butler all week. So your butler
Okay,
will
we
bring
need to
you
do
breakfast
that.
in the morning.
I need
They'll
that in
make
my
all your
life.
Like in
reservations.
Sex in the City when they went to Dubai?
Basically.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Except for the fact that I've never seen Sex in the City, but I'm working on it.
Did you see,
we don't get her.
what was the Vegas movie?
I never saw that either.
The guys went to Vegas, they had a butler in there.
Butler.
Okay.
Same.
Yes.
Same.
Gotcha.
They basically do everything for you. They'll set out your chairs in the morning and put beer in the cooler, water in the cooler,
Everything
anything
that
that
you
you
need.
want.
And you
Yeah.
said it's 24/7?
24/7.
Okay, when you go again, can you take me?
I tried to take you this time.
We
Your
did.
kids are too small.
We
Yes.
need to, the gay can fend for themselves. They're 10 and 4 at this point, like they're on their own. Mommy needs to go to an all-inclusive.
We're gonna set this up.
Yes.
All right.
So obviously, butlers were top, right? Top of the list.
Absolutely.
Activities were great because most of the activities are included. The only thing that we paid for was we did a private boat ride, which
Okay,
took us to the
right.
caves, and my husband did cliff diving, which, by the way, is awesome. I did the little one, but he did the giant one, which is like 80 feet, I
The
think.
little one
my
is like a
gosh.
step for him,
And he's
probably.
bruised.
Right,
no,
I know,
but
right.
he's bruised from
Yeah,
like
it hurts.
Stick
his
my toe in the
thigh
water.
all the way up to here.
Oh,
I mean, it's just
no.
some one massive. It hurts so bad. Yeah,
Oh.
but he did it twice, so I mean, I don't feel that bad for it.
But I think with all inclusives, like they're really designed to kind of have all the entertainment
Yep.
encapsulated in that
Right.
one location. So
Yep.
when we did our all inclusive in Jamaica, there was a club on site. There's food all the time. There's
Yep.
alcohol in your room.
All the time.
There's anything you want to go to the bar. You want to get whatever kind of drink you want to get. Now, one of the things that I've speculated on when I was there was the quality of the alcohol, because I was
Right,
like,
right, right.
is this like
It's
watered
available
down, or
24/7. Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But beyond that,
The only thing
everything
you
was-
know that's not watered down is the rum punch, because you have about
True.
2 rum punches.
Yeah,
all of a
that's
sudden,
true.
your whole day's gone.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
true.
guess so the question is, I know a lot of people, well, both sides.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like the inclusive because I know back in the day it was like, okay, well, if you do all inclusive, obviously, especially if you're in a on an island that is not necessarily kind of part of the, I don't know if you want to
Part of this country.
kind of like in that union, like if you're going like someplace way
Sure.
far away,
Like, we going to be the foreigners.
Well, yeah.
like just say like like you're going to like Fiji or something like that. But I guess like a lot of people were concerned about like
Safety.
Am I going to have
Yeah.
like food that I would eat? What kind of options there are and all those kinds of things? Like how locked in is it
Yeah.
to what is offered there? So was that like an issue or anything
I would
like
say,
that?
from my perspective, and ours might differ, but
Yep.
from my perspective, the food options and what was on site was limited to kind of what was there.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you have special dietary needs or what have you, I don't know how accommodating they would actually be in that instance. I mean,
Yeah.
I couldn't really say one way or the other.
Yeah.
And I know you have special dietary needs.
Yeah, so for us, I mean, our biggest issue was, number one is, like, let's say you go to the buffet.
Right.
Nothing is labeled.
Right.
So you go
Sure.
to a buffet in America, and you'll see gluten-free, dairy-free,
That's
peanut-free,
right.
all these
Right.
things. So you have all these different meals, but you don't know if it's cooked with peanut
Right.
oil, you don't know if it's
You
cooked
don't know.
with
Right.
olive oil,
Gotcha.
so... And if you have a dietary restriction, you have to basically go to the concierge.
And
That
okay.
has-
But what they
And
want
that's really good.
Probably
That's good
ahead
to
of
know,
time, too.
But
right?
it's good, but it's not, because they want you to basically pick out your meals
That's
a
right.
week in advance.
Gotcha.
And then they want
But
to
this is
deliver
good
them.
information to know
Yes.
because I think
Yeah.
that a lot of people probably most people that probably have these concerns and that are high, especially like someone who may have a fatal allergy
Sure.
of some sort.
Sure.
I mean, they're probably
They're
going to
on
research this
alert,
just because
yeah.
of this issue. But it's good to know because I think
Sure.
a lot of people, when you go and you're thinking about completely inclusive, right?
Yeah.
You're either one way or the other. You're
Yeah.
probably thinking, hey, all of my needs are going to be met and
Yeah.
I'm not going to have to do anything,
Yeah.
which
Exactly.
I don't think is 100% the case, probably,
Yeah,
right?
all
Well, so
Inclusive
you think
doesn't
of your
exactly mean-
butler, right? So
Right.
your butler probably knows what vegan is, what gluten-free is.
Right.
But your servers,
May not.
some of the servers looked at us and they were like, I'm
What's
sorry,
vegan?
so you eat what? So we were kind of trying to have to list.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
So Kenosha
no.
would probably eat crackers and Jell-O.
Oh, French fries.
It's
No,
crazy
that's
that you
right.
take for granted little things like when we go somewhere in Northern Virginia, DC, Maryland, everything is labeled allergens
Absolutely.
and all
Sure.
that stuff. I wouldn't even it wouldn't even cross my mind that it wouldn't be that way somewhere else.
Yeah. But these are things that are very important to know.
Sure.
I will say, I guess, probably a lot of these places, this is probably where, I guess, what we would call the fine print kind of comes into play. As with anything, read your documents.
Absolutely.
Read up on the places. Make sure that you educate yourself. Ask questions.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's an investment.
Yeah.
You're investing time. You're investing money.
Yep.
And you don't want to go someplace that you're looking forward to going, I'm quite sure,
Yeah.
and not enjoy yourself or be like, oh my gosh, I ate crackers and Jello the whole time because I couldn't eat anything
Because
else.
I didn't know.
Right.
Well, and I think the other thing is safety, right? Like, look at the cities and the countries
You're right.
that you're going to and take precautions.
Yes.
For women, do you really need to take your wedding ring?
No.
Take your
Especially
wedding
if you're gonna be with
band.
your husband.
Yeah.
Or get a fake.
Or get a fake one.
Yeah.
I have a question about, speaking of safety, and because I've never been to an all-inclusive. So when they say all-inclusive, do some of the activities take place off of the resort? In other words,
Most of them, no. So the only
everything
one that
is-
does is like private events, right?
That's
So
right.
if you're going to go
Gotcha.
parasailing,
Yeah.
Okay. Things
deep sea diving or
that
something,
maybe not everybody
you have to pay
doesn't
for
want to
that
do
extra.
that you might want to do.
And Sandal's really great about their security. So even if you want to walk down the beach,
Right.
the security guard will get your name, your room number,
That's
and
right.
then they will track whether or not you come back or not.
Oh, that's good to know.
Which is great.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, and so if you guys want to have, I know that a lot of people have probably heard recently in the news, and there's been, some unfortunate tragedies and things that have happened as far as like people traveling to some of these destinations that are seen as,
Paradise,
paradise
really.
destinations and things
Yeah.
of that nature, things that that are on people's, bucket list, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
But places that really, I think that obviously everybody has a higher sense of caution
Sure.
Yep.
whenever you're leaving home. However, I know that some people are probably starting to be a little bit scared off by a few places and things and just kind of worried about certain things. But I think what we would probably, obviously encourage at the end of the day is just to make sure that you do your due diligence,
Yeah.
That's right.
research.
Well, you like to think, right, that everyone is good and
Yeah,
all of their
yeah.
intentions are good. But, I got yelled at one night because I walked back to the room by myself, and Jay was like, no, you do not walk to the room
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
by
No,
yourself.
you do not walk
at
back to
night.
the room by yourself at night. No, you
And
do not do that.
I dropped off my friend. I dropped her off to her
Sure.
room,
Yeah.
and he
And
was
there's
like,
probably
you don't do that.
there's probably a certain level of comfort that you eventually get because you're there.
Because you've been there for a week.
Well,
Yeah.
and I think I would just be respectful of the fact that you're in another place in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people know that you're not from there.
Yes.
So, you may have gone there 100 times, but,
Yes.
just understand that
You're not one of us.
you're not part of the culture.
Yeah.
So just respect that.
Yeah.
Not everybody is good.
Or you become like my parents, and now they are officially dual citizens because now they are citizens
They're
of
in
Aruba
Aruba all the time.
They are
That is
citizens. They became
hilarious.
citizens
Wow.
of Aruba, but even then, I mean, I'm just I say that jokingly, but yes, you still have to be careful. I think you have to do your due diligence with safety, and especially if you're bringing children or anything like that. I know a lot of these places have a very lengthy list of things that they recommend you to do and not to do, and those things are not placed
yeah.
there for
Absolutely.
your help. So follow those instructions and follow those recommendations, and a likelihood you'll probably have a better time if you do that.
I was going to say the last thing that I wanted to touch on before we wrap up this segment is if you're buying things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we always say, they have the gift shop, they have those things, but if you can buy local, buy local.
Yes.
I bought this one local in Jamaica, but they do like you look up and see whether the country likes you to barter.
Yeah.
Because they do like to
to
negotiate.
know.
Oh,
and sometimes
cool.
they
Good
take
point.
it as a sign of offense.
Yeah.
If you don't negotiate. The funny thing is there was little to zero negotiating done with that stuff, and I figured out why is when Jay walked away, they were like, "He's a professional football player, isn't he?" And I was like,
Oh,
"Whatever."
man.
I was like, "Man, he just looks too rich." And I was like, "I need
Yeah,
to
shrink them down a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, but they know. They're like, oh, what sports team does he play for? I was like,
So since we have never been, Kenosha and I need a list of like those countries that do like to barter negotiate. Because I
I
personally
feel like
would
you
make
would
it a
barter,
sport.
yeah, all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you said how much?
Right.
I don't think so.
I don't think
So now my friend Julie, she ended up getting, I think, 2 necklaces, 2 bracelets, and a pair of earrings for like $35.
Wow.
And I was like, what? He literally wouldn't give it to me for less than 40 flat, lady.
Yeah.
40 flat. And
Yeah.
I had to stand
Julie's
there.
my kind of girl.
Well, if there are any questions in your mind, we
Yes.
don't want you to let go of that dream or that, want to definitely
Travel.
do those wonderful
Yeah.
things. Yeah, you know, everybody needs a little bit of paradise in their life, and there's a lot of it out there. But be on your P's and Q's.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Follow the directions.
Do your research.
Do your research, and definitely heed their recommendations, because you know there's a reason most of these places have been started by people who are maybe not natives, but they have had the actual time frame to kind of peruse the area and see what's what. And so, you know, these recommendations are there for a reason. So
And a lot
stay
of
safe.
travel agents, look up a travel agent. Most
Yes.
of them have been to every single resort
That's
out
true.
there. So they can give you
That
the
is
ins
true.
and outs, whether or not it'll be good for allergies, not good for allergies,
Yeah.
whatever your stipulations are, they're going to be
Any
able to give
precautions?
you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, any for that. So do your due diligence, as we
Yes.
said, and you'll probably have the trip of your life. Make a lot of memories. But
Absolutely.
we'll be right back with more good things.
Today, nearly 5 million people in the United States are treated for skin cancer, with 4 million new cases of non-melanoma skin cancer diagnosed each year. There are nearly 18 million people affected by keloid scarring. Census Healthcare is dedicated to improving the lives of those people. We believe every patient deserves a choice. That is why we offer superficial radiotherapy with the SRT-100. SRT is a painless, safe, and highly effective non-surgical skin cancer and keloid removal treatment. With clinically proven technology that has been used for more than 50 years, the SRT-100 delivers a precise, calibrated dose of superficial radiotherapy that only goes skin deep. This low dose of radiation safely destroys non-melanoma skin cancer and keloid-forming cells without destroying healthy tissue. Performed right in the doctor's office, superficial radiotherapy with the SRT-100 delivers results without the negative side effects of invasive treatments. Along with excellent cure rates that rival surgery, patients and physicians enjoy many advantages when they choose the SRT-100 as their treatment of choice.
I've always had problems with my love handles and my lower abs. I was never quite able to get rid of that excess body fat around that area.
My abdomen area after having children. No matter what I was doing, I couldn't get it to look the way I wanted it to look.
I had a son who's just turned 4, and I'm older now, and I started getting the belly fat that wasn't going away with doing exercise.
No matter how much I changed the diet and how much I worked on my body, the problem areas remain there.
I couldn't take time off work or anything and didn't have time to really recover, so it was really important that this was something that you could keep moving on with your life.
I came right from work, came in, had the treatment done, the 25-minute treatment on the 4 different areas, and literally, when I walked out the door, I drove right back to work and picked up where I left off.
I like the idea that, you know, it's not invasive.
I want something that I can come do it and go home and go back to work without any issues. No downtime.
The process didn't require any anesthesia, no pain medication. It was easy.
It was great. I mean, I think the first time I actually went, I didn't go back to work. I actually went to the gym.
I've personally have had and seen really, really good results.
My first month, I noticed my flanks were going lower and lower. This used to be a size 36, now I'm 34.
My stomach is flatter, it's more smooth.
I feel better, like your clothes fit better, they're not touching you the wrong way, they're, you know, hanging a little looser.
After the procedure, I definitely feel more confident that there's less of me there.
My brother definitely noticed. I didn't tell him what I was doing, but my brother, he's like, are you trimming up or something like that? Are you doing anything extra? I said, no, I'm just, doing my normal thing at the gym and things like that.
I'm proud. I'll lift my shirt up and show everybody my belly.
I'm very happy with making the choice to have the sculpture done.
It's a good feeling too. I mean, finally getting the results that I've been looking for ever.
And if you're a guy who cares for himself, then you want to do it. I mean, there's nothing to do. This is not just for women. We do it because for once, we have the technology available. And I think that we should take advantage of that.
I would rate my success of the procedure a 10. It was very positive. I'm very impressed with the results, and they have exceeded my expectations, definitely.
Welcome back to Good Things DC, guys. We hope you enjoyed that last segment talking about vacation and now being safe. Speaking of being safe, we're going to switch gears a little bit and kind of give you like a little, maybe a little summertime rendition of good thing, not a good thing, but we're going to call this Do This, Don't Do That.
Please. On vacay.
On vacay.
Please.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
DJ Will's going to kick us off.
Here we go. So, you all ready for this?
I'm
ready.
Okay, so when
Do we need a drink for this?
Yeah, no, well, maybe.
I always need a drink. I don't even know what he's going to say.
So, when on vacation, you do want to be friendly to those you run into on vacation.
Absolutely. Everyone's in a good mood.
You want to be friendly, right?
Yeah.
So you see those other folks from other parts of the country or the world, you always want to say hi.
Make them feel welcome.
You want to make them feel welcome. You want to feel like they're one of the team.
All right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be standoffish. We don't want to be closed in. We want to be open.
Open it up.
You know, but not too open. So don't. Here's when we get to my don't.
Okay.
I thought this was going to be a do.
No, it's all dudes. The dudes be friendly.
Do be open. Don't
Do
bust
be
it
open.
open.
But don't bust it open.
There we go.
Do have boundaries to your friendliness.
Okay.
So we were on a bus. The wife and I were on a bus in Jamaica.
It's gonna be good.
We run into an old couple. You know, nice enough. We get in a chat.
50,
60, something like that.
Okay.
You know, I couldn't
Mature.
tell. I didn't ask. You know, I didn't think to ask how old are you. But one of the gentlemen asked my wife if we were swingers. My wife didn't know what that was. That just tells you that the answer that we are not swingers.
Right.
If my wife doesn't know what it is, you probably aren't one of them.
She's not getting down.
We ain't getting down like that. I don't swing low with
They were
sweet
trying
cherry.
to be extra welcoming.
They're being extra welcoming, yes. So we'll be friendly, but we will not be too friendly.
No.
Can you guess which one of us between Jay and I would be like, yeah, we are?
Oh, but you didn't see the couple.
Oh, well.
So even if there was in the realm
I was
of
like,
possibility.
what if one was 50% hot? Like if your side was 50% hot and hers was.
So she's got to suffer.
Leia is a conditional swinger.
I am. I was like, how hot is this person?
No.
If the wife's hot, I mean, I don't know.
I think that
Depends on how drunk you get on vacation. Are you in Vegas where what happens there stays there? You know?
nothing stays anywhere.
I'm
these
just
days.
saying.
That's one of those things.
Confident phones, you know? There's ways
You
to make this.
see a flashing light, that's definitely a camera,
That's
Brett.
not-
If I need therapy after I'm with you, I probably shouldn't be with you.
That's true.
Accurate.
No, that's
Yeah.
true.
They were
Well,
not old.
lesson is basically that,
Don't proposition people for sex on vacation.
basically.
Bingo. Hello.
Don't do that.
Unless
do
you're
that.
Leia. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love my husband. 98.9% of the time. Just kidding.
All right,
baby.
well, what's your don't? Or do?
Okay. So my do and don't, it's specific to vacation, but I think it's kind of like a universal and general like rule of thumb. So I would say do, be cautious, protect yourself. I'm even an advocate for if you're not the type of person who has taken like self-defense training, if you're going to go somewhere where you are unfamiliar,
always the mom
you
here.
you might consider doing some sort of self-defense training, bringing some protective apparatuses, just in case.
That are legal.
You guys don't even know. She put like pepper spray in my purse before I
I'm
left.
thinking pepper spray,
Yeah.
not like guns and bombs and stuff. Don't do that. But
She
like
got-
pepper spray and like mace.
She put a
and, like,
bath bomb in my bag, but not
a
real bomb.
taser or anything that you can use to protect yourself that is legal. So that's my do, is just be careful, be cautious. And my don't is kind of along those same lines, like don't be stupid. Don't
always
walk around by yourself.
This is
in
true.
a foreign place.
Don't do that.
Leia Rushlow. Hello.
Don't do that.
Not to call Leia out, but like
we don't want her to be the
we
blonde
just don't
statistic.
want her to, you know, come in.
To be fair, you guys all know they would return me within a matter of minutes.
Or kill you quick.
But we want her returned. We would like her returned.
But I would rather them kill me quick than do the other thing.
I don't want either. And that brings me to mind. So let me tell you. So here's the thing. I don't want to go home with memories that I have been inflicted with that have nothing to do with me.
Okay.
So, number one.
So we call those traumas.
Traumas.
Okay, you don't want to come home with a trauma.
I don't.
It's gonna be
And
good.
so
We're going to call that a TBI?
Yeah.
Traumatic vacation injury?
There you go.
Hey
There you
now.
go.
Cheers to that. Did you
Cheers.
make that up?
I did.
I like that.
That's going in the Good Things Dictionary.
TBI.
It
So-
came from Leia, of course it is.
Absolutely. We don't need a TBI, a 104, or any of that
104.
during vacation. Okay?
No, we don't.
You watched previous episodes, you know 104.
You'll check out on that. But here's the thing.
Episode was a 104.
I think you made up 104.
A 104, yes. So, for those of you that don't know, really
refresh
quick,
you.
a 104 is basically when you decide, as an occasional hoe, maybe, to get with someone. I say occasional
Occasional
because
hoe.
you may not be all the time.
Part-time.
To get with someone because it may push you further ahead. But that person is so old, like 104, that they may die on you, putting you in a predicament that might land you in jail because they don't know whether you killed them purposely or accidentally on top.
And you definitely don't want a dead penis inside you.
No. So no 104s.
I don't want a dead penis inside me. Sorry.
I'm not speaking from experience. I wouldn't think you would want that.
So that's what a 104 is. That's a 104.
I don't know. I don't know.
This
Maybe.
one, all the time.
Maybe.
However, let's get back to the TBI. So here's the thing.
TBI.
So just recently we went on a little small vacation, sort of, just locally to Ocean City, and you know,
I like to call that place Ocean Shitty.
kind of, pretty much. You know, it's a family-ish place, kind of.
Ish.
Ish. As long as you stay to yourself. You
Correct.
just stay to yourself, which we did. You know,
Don't be open.
you know, no openness at all. You might catch something. And so, but you know, our 5-year-old who turned 6 loves the water, loves the beach. It's close at hand. We do have to go to California a little bit later. But, you know, I was like, okay, we'll go here for a quick weekend. But, you know, some people, number one, as we all know, and this is anywhere, not just there.
Yeah.
You know, you can't hold your liquor. If you know you can't hold your liquor, I need you to always be in a safe place around people that will watch out for you.
Right.
Okay, because here's the thing. I don't want to see you fall off a balcony from, say, 10 stories high.
Oh my God.
Or anywhere.
Definitely cause a TBI.
Yes, and I have to see that because I'm going to have to go to therapy.
I have to see you fall off a balcony.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see you walk out into the middle of the street and get hit by a trolley. Because then
You're ruining my vacation with your haphazardness.
and probably my whole life because I'm going to see that at some point in
Kenosha
time.
replace things.
I'm going to see that.
Yes.
I'm going to see it in my dreams.
Yes.
I'm going to see it somewhere.
Yes,
And it's
you will.
not funny, but I need you to not do that. And the last thing is, look, this is my motto. My kids know this is my motto. I love my kids dearly. I will drop my life for all of them, any of them. Really, probably for any kid that I know, I will drop my life for them.
And your friends.
Yeah, I will.
that's
I will
true.
drop my life for them.
Yeah.
But
And your dogs.
here's the problem.
And your dogs.
Well, yeah.
One of them.
I was like one of the
One of the dogs. She gets what's coming to her.
But here's the thing, you know, I tell my kids know this very much so. I am your mother. I am not your friend. I'm your mama.
Oh,
And so, therefore, you know, I know that it is everyone's prerogative to allow their children to do whatever they want them to do. I
It's
get
terrible. No, it's not.
that. I get that. But,
Boundaries.
you know, I need you to understand that it is not okay to have your underage child walk around in a thong.
Oh.
I have a problem with that. And I know you're underage. I know you're underage because, you know, my child who is not underage, who still gets asked if she needs a kids menu. Okay.
To be fair, I mean,
so therefore, but that gives
baby
me,
face.
but that gives me a better perspective of those that I know you're
know,
underage.
right,
yeah.
I know you're 12 to 14,
Sure.
and you are running across the street in Ocean, Maryland, filled with flies and some other things, and really some unruly people that probably shouldn't be looking at you
Yes.
in a thong, and it is not okay.
No, it's not okay.
no. If you're
Not
under
at all.
18, no thong.
No thong. I need to not see your butt cheeks running
not a
together.
good thing.
I think even beyond that, like,
it's not
cover
okay.
up. Like, you don't, why would you, as a parent, why do you want your kid walking around exposed?
I'm not saying this has to be everybody else's, but it's mine.
Are you against a two-piece, or should they wear a one-piece?
I mean,
I'm not
if
against the
you're in
two-piece.
the water, I say yes to a two-piece.
I don't care about
Walking
that
around
part.
the
But it
boardwalk,
literally, this was dental floss. This was dental floss, and
That's a little
it's
aggressive.
a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and
It's
so
a lot
I need you to
It's a lot
not
of
do
nasty
that.
people out here. That's disgusting.
I need you to not do that. Even if you think this person is like, you know, straight up and down, it's still not okay. Because there are some people out there that are looking at your child that shouldn't be, and don't care that she's 12.
Here's the thing: everybody has a camera, and you have no idea if they're taking photos. It's just not a good idea.
It's not a good idea. Yeah,
there are bad people in this world.
I got
Not
a
good
slight
idea.
TBI from that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right.
We're working with her though. It's getting better.
We're putting her in therapy next week.
So save the best for last. Probably not, but do be the life of the party on vacation.
Absolutely.
Right?
Hey now.
Whether you drink or you don't drink,
Absolutely.
be positive, have a great time, because let's face it,
That's
not
it.
everybody gets to go on vacation,
It's
and
true.
you should feel so blessed to be able.
Absolutely.
Some people never
Amen.
get vacation,
Agreed.
Attitude of gratitude.
but absolutely do not be a negative ass person on vacation.
This is true.
Yeah.
Do not voice your opinion on other people's drinking habits on vacation or other people's what you know. Everybody
voice your
paid-
opinion on drinking.
Other people's drink.
It's a vacation.
100%.
What am I supposed to do? Be sober and boring?
Unless they are 12 drinking vodka.
100%.
Then you report them to
If
the
you're a
police.
grown adult person and you want to throw back 5 or 45,
But know your crowd.
It's
If you're going on
vacation.
vacation with a group of friends, you know your crowd.
You can chill.
If my husband
Chill
wants
time.
to have a drink at 7 a.m. on vacation,
Chill
he
time.
works his ass off.
That's
He can
chill
have a
time.
drink at 7 a.m.
Absolutely.
If he wants to drink all damn
that's what
day,
vacation is.
Chill
he can
time.
do that too.
Absolutely.
But do not be that person who judges other people's habits on
Mm.
vacation because you make it not a good time, and I will never go on vacation with you again.
And you
will
know
be
you can still
replaced.
get punched in the face on vacation.
But you forgot to say one thing.
What?
And you know who you are.
And you know who you are.
You do know who you are.
And you will get left. You will get left. I will say a small like story I do. I didn't know my husband yet at the time, but I do hear this because we have mutual friends that did know each other, and there was somebody unfortunately on their vacation as
Negative Nancy?
as one of those people in a group.
I like to call those people wet blankets.
Yeah, they got left.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want with a wet
If
blanket?
Unfortunately,
Nobody
it was
wants
his
that.
day.
If you don't want to drink, don't drink. Like, nobody's going to be mad at you, but why are you mad at everybody else because they want to drink?
That's not cool.
That's right.
You don't have
That
to clean
wet
up
blanket
if they
down,
drink
got no
alcohol.
That's
one
right.
towel, okay?
Yeah,
Stay in your lane.
don't get left in the Caribbean because
Yes.
you are not, you know,
Yeah,
compliant.
and here's the other thing. If you're on a group trip,
Yeah.
Yes.
if half of the group isn't there, that's not your time to talk about the other half of the
Yeah,
group.
that's true. That's
This is
That's
not Real
not
Housewives
cool.
of the
Really?
Caribbean.
No.
That's
We are
terrible.
not being paid to be dramatic,
No.
so I don't need any of that
There's
energy.
no contracts for
I
that.
know that's right.
You know what? One of the keys to life is just staying in your lane.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Focus on you.
Okay.
Enjoy
Stay
your
on
time.
Stay in
Stay
your
in your
lane.
lane.
Don't worry
Stay
about
in your
other
lane.
people.
Absolutely.
Stay in your
Doesn't
mother
matter.
lane.
That's important.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
important.
word.
I mean, look at this flamingo. He's been in his lane this whole show. The whole time.
And
You
it's,
know, my glass looks like it has drink in it, but it's a shadow. It's empty.
Mine's
Yeah.
almost empty
I keep
too.
trying-
That
Mine
means
is
the
too.
show's almost over.
show's almost over. But we are going to give you just a little bit more of the summer series when we come back. We
Summer,
hope you
summer,
got a little bit from that. And we hope that you remember to, again, the most important thing is to have fun.
Yes.
Stay safe.
Yep.
Don't
be a wet blanket.
No, know your
Don't be a
boundaries.
wet blanket.
And
There you go.
make sure at the end of the day, know that you are immensely blessed to
Amen.
have such amazing, wonderful, good things in your life. We'll be right back.
to our summer series.
Hey. Well, as you guys know, we will be here for the summer series. You won't see as much of us, so we'll take a break every week.
Drinking.
Well, we're on this beautiful beach. What are you talking about? Why not? We might have to. It's kind of hard to get back indoors.
What happened to the butler? Because mine is still empty.
Yeah.
Did you bring your butler back from Jamaica?
I thought Sil was our butler this week.
Dr. Sil didn't talk to him about that. However,
Yes.
what you guys can do while the summer series is going on is catch up on a little bit of Good Things DC. So
Binge watch.
absolutely, and you can find us on YouTube at Good Things DC Show, and catch some of our back episodes. We will be back on the 24th for another wonderful live show. But in the meantime, you can catch up with us and catch up on this episode if you missed any of the beginning, and you can catch up on episodes beforehand. But we promise you, this summer series, we're going to take you to some amazing places. And as we said, we're going to introduce you to some people that maybe you don't know, and maybe some things that you haven't seen before.
It's going to be lit.
A little bit, just a little bit. But you know what? Same time, 8 o'clock p.m.
Yeah.
WLVS Radio or ListenVisionLive.com. That's where to find us. And I don't know.
They
Got
know
any
we
big
don't
plans for the summer?
I'm a Good Things and Chill.
Yeah.
Hey!
Good idea.
I like that.
That sounds
So
good.
I came up with that on my
You
own.
can binge watch Good Things DC and have some adult beverages.
There you go.
I like it.
There you go.
There you go.
Who's paying for these adult beverages? I'm on a budget.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to make
Jamaica
ourselves.
tapped you out.
Jamaica tap Jay out. I'm good.
Well, if you have anything that you want to share with Good Things, we encourage you to do so. You can send us a message.
Download our playlist, our summer playlist.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. And we'll be adding to it throughout the summer. So summer series actually will take place between now and August the 12th. So we have a lot. So much, yes, purposely. We have lots to share with you between now and then. And we have a few treats for you that will be coming up. We'll actually be kind of teasing some events and things like that that'll be coming up that Good Things will be a part of.
Yes.
I wanted to quickly drop a line for the Women's Expo. So the Women in Power Expo, which will be happening
Next week.
Also known as WEX DC.
Oh, wait, that's this week.
Well, this week on Saturday, so will be happening. There are a few tickets available, mostly general admission. I don't know if there are any VIP left at this moment in time, but there are general admission tickets.
It's a big deal, that conference.
It is. This is the
a
third
lot of
annual.
people,
Yes, third annual conference, and there's so much to see. Founder Alexa Carlin will be here, and there are a couple of little snippets there. She has been here in DC doing a little bit of press for the Women in Power Expo, but wonderful people that will be speaking. Some great panels to be a part of. I will be a part of one of the opening panels on the main stage that morning. We'll be talking about imposter syndrome. We'll be talking about being brave and being bold and getting yourself out there, and how to make sure that you don't ever feel like you are not meant to be where you have been placed, because you have done the work and you do deserve to be there. You are worth it. So
How
we
big
will
of
be
a
opening
notepad can I bring to this?
as big as you want, as big as you want.
notes.
We're opening the show. We are opening the show because I think that that's a huge thing that is really kind of a common denominator and a common topic that for a lot of the women that are attending, because you have some amazing, not just women, but and men.
I was going to say, I think imposter syndrome is
It's universal.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And I think that is something that does hit home. We have some amazing people out there that are doing amazing things, but unfortunately we do have a lot of people out there that don't feel like they deserve the credit for what they have done.
Worthy.
Nope, not at all. So we're going to be talking about that. Well, we try to, and getting better at that. But it is a hard, and it's a process. But definitely check that out. If you want more information, just visit Women in Power X, as in the letter X, .org or .com. They have them all, and you can check out tickets and grab tickets for that. It's an all-day event, so definitely wanted to give a shout out for that. So we are very excited about that as well. But there will be a lot of events happening this summer that you'll be able to catch us at, and we'll keep you guys up to date.
We're doing everything, but only the cool ones.
As much as possible, as much as possible.
Yep.
But thank you again. We want to shout out to right here, our home at WLVS Radio in the Listen Vision Live Studios, Jeremy Beaver. We also want to shout out to our engineer, and we want to thank you guys for joining us for another wonderful edition of Good Things DC.
Yeah.
But as always,
so Dermatology.
Absolutely.
We want to thank our husbands.
Absolutely.
Hair Meets Art.
Absolutely.
Sponsors, friends of the show. We love you guys.
Yeah,
We love you.
yeah, I can't believe it's like our third summer series.
I know.
Yeah.
Excited. Yes, I'm so excited. But we want you guys to start out and jump off your summer in the right way, the safe way, and
The best way.
the best way.
The good way.
Have fun. Make
Have
it a
fun.
good
Dang.
thing. Make it a good thing. But always remember.
Love one another.
Always be kind.
And I'm gonna pass this one off to DJ Willful.
Oh,
Do good things.
hey now.
There you go.
Bye,
You got
everybody.
it. We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
Lay back, relax. We keep going, never stop, never stop. No matter what they throw at us. And we will never give up, never gonna back down, never gonna let this smile turn to a frown. No stress, never let it show that you're feeling the pressure. Always bounce back, never react, head held high, have courage. Lay back, relax. Lay back, relax. Lay back, relax. Get the lights down low and lay back. And this is how we roll. Know that when the job's done, we relax. Lay back, relax. Get the lights down low